9th of November 2023. Here at my place it's just past midnight. And in this news flash, I'm going to bring you some news that you have to listen at and then decide for yourself. Is South Africa in the hands of a criminal gang, or do South Africa have a legitimate government? Now, there's lots of posts on social media in which these highly intelligent keyboard warriors posts about how South Africa under white government was using blacks as slaves. We've been using slave labor. We didn't employ people and pay salaries, no. It was slave labor. And they are very committed to that bullshit story. And it is my opinion that the black people in South Africa must rejoice and be happy. Between the ANC and the EFF, they are destroying job opportunities at a massive rate. 43% unemployed. That should make them extremely happy, because it means that 43% of people, of their people, are no longer slaves. And their goal is 100% unemployment, because they must decolonize South Africa completely. And decolonizing means also no jobs, nobody must work. I wonder how that is going to work out. Listen to this. Impala Platinum starts voluntary job cuts at SA mines. Platinum prices are down 14% so far this year. Great news for those people that believe having somebody in your employment is slave ownership. So another batch of slaves will be set free. And then we get to this stroke of brilliance. KZN Human Settlements Department fails dismally to deliver houses. There were several shortfalls in delivering houses, resulting in the department failing by 83%. Let that sink in. How is that for performance? Great performance. I mean, 83% in a country where 30% is a pass. So they're doing actually very well. Very well. There's 83% of their targets they missed. That is a good performance. And then we get to this one. Government cash crunch. KZN municipality hemorrhaging millions, cannot fund daily operations. The Danhauser local municipality in KwaZulu-Natal has hemorrhaged millions of rand. What the fuck is that? Hemorrhaging. I'm a 72-year-old guy, and I learn something new every day from this superior logic people that is running the country. There's a new word for stealing. They call it hemorrhaging. Great. And then we have this one. As if the South African education system is not fucked up enough. Listen to this bright move. Exams in KZN under threat as SAT2 embarks on protest action. Protest by the South African Democratic Teachers Union in KwaZulu-Natal is now threatening the final examinations. Fuck it. These guys are excellent in everything they do. First of all, it was a major fuck up to put a union in charge of black education. But we see they are performing great. 30% pass, nobody, standard 8, that will be grade 10, more than 85%, I think that was the stats, of the pupils couldn't read with comprehension in any language. Now, how great is that? Those are the people that must build up our economy. That's the next generation that will be in charge of the economy. But the union decide this is now a fucking good time to strike. I cannot understand the logic, but then again, I'm not blessed with superior logic. And then we have this one. South Africa's got no talent. Why critical skills aren't sticking around? South Africa is dropping down the rankings when it comes to being an attractive destination for skills. Now, why the hell would that be? I wonder. Could it be that a highly skilled guy gets appointed in a department headed by a cadre that most probably didn't pass standard 5? But this highly skilled guy must work under that naturally intelligent cadre. Any person that has any ambition and pride in his life achievements, that spend thousands of rands or dollars in getting an education, a quality education, and then he goes into the workplace and he finds himself, he must work under a cadre that cannot read with comprehension. And then there's these really bright intellectuals in the black community that tells me that they are going to rebuild the economy on the China model. And one of my questions is, okay, with skills that you're going to get fucking where? But that they don't want to answer. Let's end this news flash with this piece of really inspiring news. Enoch Godongwana, Blade Nzimande, and Tulani Nenteze are reportedly among the high-ranking government officials accused of being the alleged corrupt ANC ministers who allegedly demanded 500 million rand bribe to close the 5 billion rand UIF deal. And Fikile Mbalula's name was also mentioned according to the Sunday World. And there is the images of the four. Now you should look carefully at that images, because any one of those four can be South Africa's next president. Let that one sink in. These guys, when it comes to corruption, fuck, they are unbeatable. They are top of the lot. Measured against the world. There's no country in the world where government officials are so well qualified to steal. And that's it. But this same Godongwana told us a week ago, South Africa is running out of money. Yes, South Africa is running out of money. They're not running out of money. No, not. So, think about these snippets and let it sink in. And ask yourself, how the fuck did it happen that we landed here at this place where stealing is called hemorrhaging and cuck like that? But they've got no problem with the millions and millions and millions of people that are basically incapable of putting up one decent meal on their table per day. But these cadres, they don't have any shame. And then Cyril sits there at world gatherings and he talks cuck about apartheid. But look what he's doing to his own country. Look what he is doing to his own country. And I said to a guy that I talk to a lot, they better take note of what the fuck is going on. And then they must go and pay special attention how Putin and Xi Jinping handle corruption. And they must not bluff themselves and think that those two leaders is unaware of the shit that they are doing here in South Africa. And the fact that South Africa was not included in that list of friendly nations for investment opportunities in Russia, from my point of view, that was Putin giving them a warning shot. But superior logic and natural intelligence has got no chance of ever seeing that they themselves are the makers of their own. Please give me a like and a subscribe and share the thing. Thank you for your support.